Hey Sagittarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for November 10th, 2025. This is for Sagittarius. Last shuffle for Sagittarius. Okay, I'm seeing someone who's afraid, fear, and teacher. It feels like you may be afraid that you are suffering from some kind of health issues. Some of you may be thinking about this, maybe thinking that, yeah, I'm keep seeing that the angels are speaking about improving health, but then there's a fear that you're going to have to refrain from doing certain things. There's like a fear of this. You need to believe in yourself, believe that you can heal yourself. You want to say I am at peace with my past. A lot of this has to do with your past. There's a lot of things ending and new things beginning. And a lot of times whenever there's a fear, especially if it has to do with health, it's because something is ending, like something it has to stop. We're getting to a point where spirit's like it's time to change. Okay, it's time to change. You may be afraid of something here with this coming out. Improving health um, is telling me that, yeah, that you may be concerned about the health of someone else. You may be concerned about your health. And it's telling me that Archangel Raphael is helping to speed along a recovery. And it's time to make better choices. It's time to detox from things like it's time to detox from someone here. Like if it's like too much sugar, stop eating. It's time to put the Snickers bar away. They're giving that energy. They're telling me that it's between. So there's like a person in your space where you two have a lot of chemistry, where there's something that attracts you both together, and it's something that may not be healthy for you. So they're saying that was then, this is now, which tells me that there's still time to improve. So this would be to say you're not too far gone, right? That much is what this is saying. You're not too far gone. Okay, I see that you may have empathy for someone as well. If you are concerned about a person's health and you're saying, look, you're making a lot of bad choices. I don't know what you're going to do, but you need to stop. Um, Spirit wants you to use turquoise, the color or the stone, by wearing the jewelry or having it around or wearing the color itself to help to awaken your empathy, because they're showing that your assumptions are right about a situation. Your beliefs are correct. Like something that you see or believe, it's correct. Someone's being fake and not showing you the truth, like telling you the truth. I feel like someone's not being honest about their health here, or honest about their habits. Okay, and it's important that you say something because they're asking you to be like a peacock, strut, like step out and be like, yeah, I know, and no matter what you're talking about, okay, they want you to build your confidence and speak. But you want to use turquoise to help you to come from an empathetic space rather than a fire and brimstone space, because of the King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Tower, and Five of Swords. Some of you are having to be the responsible, bigger person in the situation, and you're going to have to fix. You're afraid that you're going to be the one stuck holding the bag. I feel like for many of you, you may feel like you're being taken advantage of, like somebody knows, and they're just taking advantage of the situation because you're so responsible. Um, like this could be overeating, maybe a substance or something, and you need, not only do you need to refrain, but so does someone else. I feel like someone's more far gone than you. Teacher with the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess, it's like you've learned a valuable lesson that people hold secrets. They may look good on the outside and they're a train wreck on the inside, right? The tower is falling in their life, but they're out, wearing name brand this and looking like they got it all together, but they don't. So it's important that you build your confidence the correct way by believing in your power, right? To manifest, to make your life whatever it needs to be. You've got to believe that you can make it whatever you want it to be, right? They want you to breathe. They want you not to focus on how it can ever be done. How will you be able to afford whatever? How whatever. Money is energy. You can draw it to you. Okay, if that's the issue. If you're concerned, how am I going to be able to provide for this or that? How am I going to get things done? You gotta breathe it into you deeply. Like, you know what I mean? Love your dream, love your creations, love it all, and it will manifest. physically, right? You're headed in the right direction, especially if you're saying there are some things I need to stop, because I do see you being a master at something. Also, on the side of this, is that someone here is like a professional at something. You are really good at something. So I'm seeing this being like you might be getting things in threes. It's important to say I am at peace with my past 3 times. I don't, they're giving me threes. So you want to do this 3 times, okay? Um, they want you to know the past is behind you. You got to release it and embrace new possibilities, especially in a romantic connection, especially too. Today's a new day. This relationship can have a new breath of fresh air. But I do feel that someone's not being fully honest about how bad off they are when it comes to bad habits and health. I don't know why. Back and forth is Seven of Cups here twice. A lot of you are disappointed. This tells me I'm back and forth between disappointment and like what could be, what is, and what could be. I'm seeing angel number 2020 in this one, and that talks about having compassion, and it speaks about how what you believe, what you know, your assumptions are true, right? You need to trust yourself. You need to trust your whole situation. Whatever you think it is, there it goes, right? But this number is also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts, because they will benefit the world and they will benefit your pockets. Do not worry about where it's going to come from, especially if you have a great idea and you want to change and you want your life to be different. Don't worry about where the money's coming from. It's coming. Be of service to others, right? Do things. This could be that you have a grand idea and it's like, listen, I could really take this to the next level. Perform that service, do it for people, show people what you're capable of. Your potential is crazy. I feel like people will line up to see what you can do. I don't know what the heck it is you do, but every Sagittarius I know has a gift in something. Like, especially, man, my brother and my sister, oh my gosh, the Sagittarius, they gifted as I don't know what. You could just give them one little thing. You give her give her a piece a fabric, and all of a sudden she's got this crazy runway outfit. This is just beautiful as crap, and it's always like, I wish I had the courage to be like out there, right? And then my brother is like, you could just give him duct tape and a rope, and all of a sudden this dude has a house built. He's just like, ow. And so I look at Sagittarius, and they're not the only ones. They're not the only ones. But almost every Sagittarius I know, you guys are so talented, and you really should believe in your talents. Okay? You really should. You should believe in every idea you have. Take it to the next level. The Fool and Ace of Swords with family. This is telling me that family is worried about you. I'm seeing family um, acting off of this looks like assumption here too. I feel that on two fronts, you may be worried about a family member, but I feel like family is also worried about some of you, and they're acting off of their assumption. They believe what they assume, and they see things that you don't see, and they're worried as crap about you. They're afraid that you're being taken advantage of. Some of them are afraid that you're holding back, and you should be giving or doing something with your talent. The family may be feeling like you're just squandering this gift that you have. Do it, go for it, kind of vibe. Year of the Rooster may be important in this as well, and that speaks about communication, which tells me more than anything else that your throat chakra may be affected by this, right? And your throat chakra is the fifth chakra. Archangel Michael governs over the throat chakra. And it's represented by the color blue, and we have turquoise here. Turquoise is a blue, and so you would want to, if say you're good, you're like, listen, I know how to, I'm communicating well. I do not suppress my communication, but I do see someone who is suppressing their communication. They're not comfortable saying what they really want to say, and so throat chakra represents, and it represents the throat. It's located in the throat. It represents or is responsible for your thyroid gland, which is responsible for your metabolism and your hormone regulation. And it represents the neck, the jaw, the mouth, the vocal cords. That could be where you are having trouble, right? Um, When it's balanced, right, you can communicate very clearly, you can express yourself very authentically, creatively, and you speak your truth, right? And when it's blocked, you may experience somewhat of a shyness, a fear of speaking up. You may not be honest when you do. You may say everything's okay when it's not, right? You may suppress your emotions quite a bit, and then you may have a just you may feel misunderstood when you do speak. It seems like when you speak, it's like the people around you are like, "That's not what you meant. You meant this or something," right? You may feel a difficulty expressing thoughts and emotions, and you may experience like a sore throat, thyroid issues, jaw tension, neck pain, laryngitis frequently. And at night, you may grind your teeth. You may wake up and your jaws ache. You know what I mean? When you have a blocked throat chakra. Okay, so you want to listen to 7741 hertz frequency music. Now you can find those on YouTube. You just search it up and you'll find multiple, so many of them, it's ridiculous. Find one that works for you. Okay, that because the throat chakra represents the sense of hearing, your hearing, right? So you want to listen to that. You also want to use or wear these crystals, right? You want to get like a bracelet. I have one of them, lapis lazuli, is right in here, and so you want to wear that. Aquamarine, you want to wear turquoise, blue lace agate, or sodalite. You want to get something like that. Those type of stones, you can have them in your pocket loosely, wear it as jewelry, put it on your desk, have it around you when you're making a phone call, right? Sit it right there, right? um, you want to smell these oils, these scents, or you could wear them, take a bath in them, because they do recommend with the throat chakra that you use your voice in water. So that could be like singing in the rain, singing in the shower, singing in the tub, or talking or speaking. Just use your voice in nature, but mostly water. And you could put these stones in your bath. Okay, you want to use these oils: eucalyptus, sandalwood, peppermint, chamomile, lavender, right? And you want to use them in a diffuser or just have the scent spray. You want to drink lots of liquids, right? Soups, herbs. The herbs would be like peppermint or licorice. Drink herbal teas. It's like lots of berries, okay, to help. You want to journal. You want to do some creative activities, things that help to expand your vocabulary, like Scrabble. I think there's a game on your phone called Ruzzle. I used to play the crap out of that game. Chant, sing, all that stuff, right? To help to open up your throat chakra. Okay, and so you could be dealing with a Scorpio, an Aries, a Pisces, or a Virgo. Okay, and so you could be a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. You could be dealing with a Pisces Aries cusp also. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.